Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to episode 41 of Ronald's Reviews, and on today's episode, I've finally done it. I've bought my first vintage Star Wars playset. Cue the match. Welcome back, everybody. Now, like I said in the intro, I have managed to pick up my very first vintage Star Wars playset. Now, I've always avoided buying these playsets for one reason, really. Here in the Reynolds Reviews base, I am always struggling for one thing that a lot of collectors struggle for, which is display space. So I've avoided picking them up thinking that they take up too much room on the shelf. But then I started to look around and started to think to myself, well, do they take as much room as this? Or this? Not really. So I started browsing, and sure enough, I came across something that I felt was a bargain. Now, this particular playset, I feel is to playsets what, say, Weequay is to vintage Star Wars figures. A good starting point, easy to find, and often reasonably priced. Any ideas yet? Let's go take a look.
Activate meditation chamber.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, Darth Vader's Star Destroyer that you put together. Batteries not included.
Darth Vader's stronger now. He's got Luke.
Luke Skywalker. Action figures each sold separately. You can slide the viewing screen, turn Darth on the command bridge, and make Luke escape through the hidden hatch.
Test the laser cannon. We gotta find Luke. Come on.
Darth Vader's Star Destroyer from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately from Kenner.
And there we go, everybody. Did you guess it before the commercial? If you did, very well done to you. So I picked up the Darth Vader's Star Destroyer playset. Now, if you watch my channel and watch my videos, you'll know that whenever I pick up certainly Star Wars vehicles and now playsets, I tend to pick them up incomplete. Now, that's for two reasons, really. One, it helps me spread the cost, so I always recommend you buy complete if you can afford it, but if you can't, buy incomplete, and then even though it will cost you more over the period of time, once you complete the playset or the vehicle, you can spread the cost, so you don't have that financial hit all in one go. And two, I enjoy sourcing parts. I like finding things, coming across things, and getting a bargain, basically. The one thing I do look for when it comes to vehicles and now playsets, if they have got pieces missing, as long as it doesn't detract from the overall displayability of the item, then I'm quite happy to pick them up incomplete. So if you've got a keen eye and you know about these playsets, you'll straight away spot one missing item. So the sliding vision panel at the top here is missing. Now, they're often missing with these Star Destroyer playsets. I don't think it's going to be that easy to find either, but again, I don't think it detracts from the displayability. So I've got to pick one of them sliding vision panels up. You can't actually see it because it's on the other side. I'm not going to handle this because it is quite fragile and I don't think it'll need a lot of encouragement to come apart. But the trapdoor or vision panel on the opposite side of the gantry where Luke escapes in the commercial is missing. And also, if you spotted it, the top button just there on the meditation chamber is missing. So I can't use the light. So I may have to just buy a whole new top piece at some point. But often with these playsets, the front cannon's missing, which I've got that, so I'm really happy about that. And often the feet are missing. If you can just see underneath, you can see the feet are present. So I was really pleased. Now I'm going to show you the picture of the listing picture when I saw this on eBay. Now, as you can see, it's in pieces. I messaged the seller and he told me that he didn't particularly want to build it because he was worried about breaking it whilst trying to build it, and then he wouldn't be able to sell it, which I understood. But you'll also notice that the cannon and the feet aren't in those pictures, and they weren't in the pictures when I looked. So it is always worth messaging the seller, because I messaged the seller and said, look, there's a lot of pieces missing. Is there anything that isn't in the pictures that are included? And he emailed me back, luckily, saying, yes, I've got the cannon and I've got the feet. Anything else that you can't see will not be included. So at that point, I thought, with the feet and with the cannon, this is a bargain. And I will tell you at the end what I paid for it, because I always like to get everyone else's opinion on prices. But for me, I think this is a really good starting point as a playset. It's got the feet, it's got the cannon. Those two things, I think, really detract from the displayability when they're not present. But anything else, I actually think this displays really, really well, even with the pieces missing. So I picked this up, and I feel I'll probably pick up a few more now. So let's just go take a look with a few figures on it. We'll get it on the rotating turntable, just have a look at it all the way around, and I'll explain to you what price I paid. And there we go. So as you can see, once we've got some figures on there, get some vintage figures on there, get a few of the bounty hunters, get Boba Fett on there with Vader. This looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to getting this on display. in the Reynolds Reviews base. So, like I said, obviously a few pieces missing, but once you get the figures on there, I really don't feel that detracts from the displayability. You can just see as it's coming round. I think I said earlier that I was missing the trapdoor and vision panel. What I meant was the escape hatch. But again, all these pieces I can pick up. I don't ever intend to get rid of this, so even if I'm, I don't complete it for the next few years, that doesn't matter. But I think on display now, it looks absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. So that being said, I'm going to tell you what I picked this up for. I picked this up for £24.99, so 25 quid really. I think that is an absolute steal for this, even with the pieces missing. So it just goes to show you can get a bargain on eBay. I know a lot of people call it evil bait. There are some people on there that charge extortionate prices for certain pieces, but I mean, especially with the feet and cannon included, I just think for £24.99 this is an absolute steal. So again, like everyone said, just bide your time, be patient. Good deals do pop up on eBay. Certainly for vintage Star Wars figures and play sets, as you can see. Just keep looking and you will come across a bargain. I always do. You certainly can as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video, everybody. As always, please consider leaving it a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. Let me know how you think I did. I think I got a great deal, but let me know. I always like to read everyone's comments and get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting, and I'll see you on the next video.